but also, more interestingly, has a underscore underscore data underscore underscore property, which corresponds to an object. Opening up that object, we see we have the fields of a single row from our data file, which we saw earlier as the .enter selection. But now, instead of corresponding to only underscore underscore data underscore underscore with the fields, it now is actually bound to a circle. So the combination of the enter selection with the append merges the data from our data file with the SVG circle element. And this is where the mysterious data of D3's magical data bound lives. It's simply a JavaScript object attached as a property to the SVG node living in the DOM. And as we can see here, on the left, again, is the selection of what lives on the page either as HTML or SVG, starting with the select of the parent SVG element, which contained in it has a SVG circle element for each row of our data file, worldcup.tsv, which D3 binds with its data function, as we can see here, corresponding to the link to a row of our file, which was loaded, and stored in the data variable, which again is a single row from our worldcup.tsv data file. So think of these linkages as the magic data bind, everything on the left side as what's present on the page, either as SVG or HTML, and everything on the right side as either a JavaScript object or some piece of our data file. And here I represent all 836 rows simply by the dotted arrow, which means that this extends all the way down, binding every row to every circle. If any of this was unclear, I encourage you to read through Mike's post on the subject, which is contained in the lecture notes, or if you want a more complete treatment of the subject, look at the book reference in the lecture notes, Visual Storytelling with D3 by Richie S. King, which inspired this graphic and explanation of the mysterious data bind process.